Hear the music, Billy.
I
That's
hear it.
Billy Merritt here. Welcome to the last set on this wonderful first Sunday in August. So I'm going to let Billy Merritt do the talking, and I'm going to disappear for a minute.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Mickey. Hi, everybody. I'm Billy. This is Team Merritt doing a wonderful improv form. I'd like to call it the improvised one-act play. We're going to get a suggestion from you, the audience, something evocative in nature. We just did a warm-up where we talked about the heat, how that can be evocative. So something that we can just affect us to our marrow, if you will. Throw that in there in the chat, and we're going to do a one-act play all based on your suggestion. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy this. I think that's about it. That's all I have to say right now. So just imagine that you all are in the theater, off Broadway. You got in your seats, you got your programs ready, and you're about ready to see an improvised one-act play. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you or produce to you a Team Merritt, the one-act play.
I think our suggestion is hot soup on a cold winter day.
Nice.
There's a soup kitchen, a long rectangular room with long row after row of table within.
There's a series of massive vats, 5 in a row, metal massive vats, all filled to the brim with soup of all kinds of flavors and smells.
There are 7 cases of canned escargot stacked on top of each other next to the entrance to where the stove and the refrigerator are. They say made in France.
Next to many of the chairs and many of the entrances are very well-behaved, well-trained dogs, and you can see their noses quivering.
There are several giant sacks of dried beans sitting in the one corner, and all the sacks are basically bursting, but there's one sack that has a tiny little hole out of it. It looks like maybe a creature has been into it.
There's a big banner flying overhead that says, "Thank you, volunteers." And there are unusually some bottles of wine strategically open throughout the room.
All you do is sit and eat soup. I need to get these bottles opened, Edgar. I need to open these wine bottles.
Persephone, you make an amazing soup. I just gotta, I can't stop.
Thanks, Edgar.
You have got some secret to a New England clam chowder.
It's the escargot.
I didn't want to know the secret, but now that I know, I'm even more excited.
I puree it. It's pureed. It's like the essence of escargot.
Look, just a little bit at a time. Oh,
Edgar,
oh.
you chose like the best wine. I mean, World Market was. I know it was going on a business sale, for the Salem branch, but this was a good choice.
I can help you open those. I saw this YouTube video. Some people open bottles of wine and champagne with a saber. So do you got a saber sitting in our house?
A saber? They like back it off?
Yeah, like right up the neck, and then hits the part where it gets a little bigger for the cork, and it just takes the whole top off. And then, I guess you're not drinking glass.
Edgar, this is a weapon-free soup kitchen.
Did I just hear Edgar talking about weapons in the common area?
I'm talking about a weapon in the context of a tool.
Right, it was a tool. It was a wine opener.
Or champagne.
You know I'm the safety officer, and if anything were to happen to any of you, I don't know what I would do. So let's just keep our tools, weapons out of the common area.
Okay, I'll
Morgan,
take a
you're so
corkscrew.
responsible.
Take a corkscrew, a long, coiled, sharp piece of metal. Let's just use the corkscrew.
It's regulation, Edgar.
Yeah, I'm never that crazy about the English, but they invented the galoshes, which is what I have on my feet right now, to stomp on the grapes. You know, I grew up doing this, and I just, whenever I see a grape, I feel like stepping on it. And frankly, it's saving us a lot of money, you know, with the wine.
You're just a beautiful dancer. She's just the most beautiful dancer. I mean, I just love watching you do that. And Edgar, could I have a little more? I mean, I've been volunteering all day and I'm a little thirsty. A little more, please, please.
Okay, let's just get this open.
Yeah, very important.
All right, Persephone, you hold the bottle. I'll press down the corkscrew. Oh.
I think it needs to be oiled, Edgar. Morgan, don't look like that. It's not going to catch on fire. I promise. The oil won't catch on fire.
Well, okay, I just want everyone to take a moment to remember what happened last week.
Oh, you know, why did you have to bring that up? I mean, really. I mean, come on. Why
I don't
did
think
you?
I was here.
It was stew last week. Remember, it was beef stew with freshly diced carrots and everyone loved it. It was a marvelous soup celebration, right, Edgar? Right.
It was an amazing soup. Nobody's
It
denying
was.
the amazing soup.
A wonderful soup, Persephone. Can I just tell you, it was wonderful and everybody loved it. You are a wizard.
Yeah, it was really good, I have to say. I mean, really, for American, really good.
Oh, thank you, Alize. That's very kind of you.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Can I just say, I'm so happy you are all gathered in one place. You are the best and brightest of our volunteer corps. We're celebrating you tonight for your hard work. I see I'm the only one, myself and Alize, who got the French costume memo. That's fine.
Talia,
Problem.
that's, I mean, thank you for accruing the cartons of escargot. I actually pureed and put it in the chowder base.
Oh, is that why it was so chewy and thick?
It was thick.
Oh.
I have to ask, I cannot resist. How much butter and how much garlic did you add? This is essential for the escargot to be really crunchy and delicious. Just saying.
They're pureed, dear.
And they're
That's not the point. They're pureed with what?
that's good.
They're pureed with a blender. I use a Vitamix
I mean,
5000.
what did you add the butter or did you add the garlic?
Oh, I did that, yes.
Okay, phew, okay, sorry. Sorry.
I saw her and I've never seen so much butter added to soup in my life. I was very impressed.
I like
And
it.
then she added wine too, and that was another good thing.
But only the white. Only the white. We reserved this batch of red to complement the chowder.
Persephone, you could make a living at this. You know,
Hmm.
you really could.
But please don't, please stay with us here. We need you so desperately, so sorry.
My heart belongs here.
Oh, good. I couldn't help but panic a little bit. Nobody should try and scout away our chef, you know.
Talia, I was wondering if I could have a new job as a volunteer. I'm right now. I'm just cleaning all the time, cleaning. I was wondering if I could have something a little more, creative.
Yeah, come join me.
Dione,
Then come join me.
it's a bit of a seniority system. You see, so some of us, had to start with cleaning, and then we worked our way up over time.
Started in the toilets. That's where I started.
Yeah, and now look at you. You're front hall material, which is just great.
Oh, Dione, actually, one little small thing. It is a health and safety hazard. So if you could just pop over to the toilets in the next 15 minutes and just take care of things.
Is that still my job? Is that still my job?
Well, just for tonight, I'm afraid. I made a mistake with the scheduling because it is Volunteer Appreciation Night. I just didn't.
Okay, I'm all right. I'm just gonna do it now so that I can join the party.
Morgan, this basket of baguettes was delivered and it has your name on it and it says, Morgan, dearest, I hope you enjoy this chewy, crunchy bread. It evokes in me memories of our time together. That's really interesting, Morgan.
I'm sorry. Is that from Cesar?
It doesn't have a signature.
I'm sure. I'm
Admirer,
sure it's
Morgan.
not. What?
You've got a secret admirer.
Yes, it's a secret, and I don't know who it could be. So,
Sarcasm. We can
Certainly.
that.
Not anybody who works at the local French food supply market across the street, who maybe also donated generously in my name a bunch of escargot. Volunteer Appreciation Night.
Oh, that's where we're gonna have to go to the bathroom now. The market across the street.
what? What do you mean?
I mean, I just had to shut the door. I can't. I mean, there's so much a human person can take, and
I'm gonna go look in on the bathroom situation.
Be careful, Talia. It's not safe.
Morgan, I just wanted to say I really admire your commitment to your role because we're all volunteers. None of us are getting paid, and here you are looking up regulations and enforcing them.
Well, I mean, I don't have much choice with everyone running around almost killing themselves with every object they hold.
Oh,
Well, this is just a baguette. If I drop it, I don't think it's going to hurt anyone. And I was thinking I could maybe make boats instead of chowder bowls. I could make chowder boats. We could just like carve out the end centers and we'll have boats. Wouldn't that be cool?
It
Soup
sounds a little
boats.
dangerous. I'm gonna go get some bandages because I predict this is not gonna go well.
oh,
Well, I hope she didn't think I was being disrespectful to her.
she
think
probably
that's-
did. I'm sure she did. Yeah,
I think that was a
she
lot.
kind of tends to think that. It's okay.
I mean, I just took a little trip to the WC to do my business. And I was thinking, those toilets you make fun of in France where there's a hole and you stand over it. Do you know how clean that is? That's so much cleaner than, we wouldn't have to do all this cleaning. If we did something like that, or if we had a nice little bidet or something with spray water in your ass, all set.
I do not have the calf muscles for that kind of toilet. I need something where I can sit down and lean back and just read National Geographic for at least 5 minutes.
Personally, I hold my pee for 11 hours and wait until I get home, and I would never defecate.
I don't think that's good for you. I mean, it just sends the wrong message to your brain, and eventually you're going to wear yourself out.
Are you referring to my peeing prowess?
Yes. I'm sort of worried about you. You're supposed to listen to your body. I mean, you're the one who's always all about the taste and the expression of the sensuality and adding what needs to be added for flavoring, but you don't
Edgar.
listen to the rest of yourself.
Here, would you pour
saying.
the chowder in this boat? Do me the honor, because thank you. Oh, Edgar,
That's fine.
look at
Don't-
that. Oh
don't
my
listen to
gosh.
me. It's fine. You don't have to listen to me.
Oh my gosh. You have to be the maestro of scooping soup.
Maestro of Minestrone.
Maestro of minestrone and other onis.
Hey, Diony, I'm gonna make you an offer. I'm gonna switch jobs. I'm gonna go clean the toilets, and you do this. You use my galoshes, and you do this dumping, and you see how you like it.
I could I wouldn't mind doing some
Okay, I'm taking some.
Bing. You want to scoop?
Okay, I'm giving you my galoshes. They're really heavy. Sorry. There they are.
I've never seen such purple galoshes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go check out the toilets. Because I feel like being lower class for once. So why not?
Wow.
Okay.
stomping. Great
Who
stomping.
who left the unpasteurized French cheese in the kitchen.
It needs to be, do not look at Edgar that way. Everyone knows it needs to be held at room temperature for at least 3 hours in order to maximize the bloom.
There
It's
are
not
live
safe.
cultures. There are live cultures, and by leaving it at room temperature, 25 Celsius, the cultures grow, serve within 8 hours.
If a child or a senior citizen or a pregnant person eat that cheese, something very bad could happen.
Probably good for their microbiome.
It's good. It's probiotics.
Yeah.
Let's all stay out of the bathrooms for tonight. The pipes are looking they're looking bad, and we really don't have the budget at all to do anything about that. So
Is it clear the water's still spraying in there?
I tried to wrench it closed, but I just couldn't do it. Maybe Edgar, you've got gentleman strength. I don't know.
Oh,
Alize is gone in and she'll figure it out. She's an expert in toilets, I think.
and Talia, I'm dismayed. I feel like you've gender pigeonholed.
I'm
Edgar.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I've seen him lifting big boxes, crates of escargot.
yeah. I happen to be strong, but I also happen to have been drinking a lot of our 2019 white, so I am going to cross my fingers those bathrooms are good, and I'll be right back.
This actually, I was gonna say, this is a great segue. I made us all certificates, just like little appreciations for the work you each do, and Edgar's was soft but strong.
That almost rhymes with minestrone.
Oh, almost.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Dione, yours is squeaky clean.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aw.
Morgan's probably the early bird catches the worm.
Morgan's is the early bird catches somebody else's boyfriend.
Oh. Oh.
Talia, I have no interest in your weird little baguette boy.
Okay, now I said that I would be, this is about the volunteers. You are a volunteer. I remind myself, but baguette boy is very pejorative. He's more of a hero, if you know what I mean.
You're a
Talia,
submarine hero.
there was a delivery. This one is for you. It's got a little note. I'm going to read it. It says, Dahlia, even though you can't have me, you can have 3 dozen fresh baguettes. It's not signed either.
Giving you carbs. Carbs are not a good gift. That is not a good gift. Speaking as a woman of the world, I'm just telling you this now. This is a bad sign. Do not accept this gift. That's what
I would accept it. You know, they're hard and they're crispy, and I would use them as batons and just beat that son of a bitch, that two-timing son of a bitch over the head with them.
with his own
That is
carbs.
not safe.
I try so hard. You know, I cultivated that alliance with Cesar in part just to get free supplies for the soup kitchen, and I fell in love. And now I guess my own manipulative heart is karmically being punished.
Oh, Talia, he's not worth it, though. Okay, I know you took offense to this. He is a crusty little baguette boy. You're much better than him.
You're better than him. And I have to tell you, from my vast experience of many, many boyfriends and many, many breakups, you're better than all of them, and you're better off without them. And sometimes all that's going to happen to you is you end up in a soup kitchen volunteering, and that's where you make your friends and feel good about yourself. And that's what we can do here for each other.
Do you think we made Edgar feel bad? He left.
I hope he didn't drown in that bathroom.
Oh, good God. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, God.
You know,
I mean,
I don't think Cesar is too good for her, but I think he's good enough for me. I think he's kind of cute. Maybe he wants to clean the toilets with me. That could be really like, bonding, like very like, earthy. Because let me tell you, cleaning those toilets, I have the biggest appetite now. I want to eat everything in here. I mean, everything.
Well, have a chowder boat.
Oh God, please. I was
That's
looking-
our made the baguettes.
Oh my God, a chowder boat. Come on.
Mm.
Oh, that is. Oh my God. I gotta put my whole head in it. That's so good.
There's escargot. I know that your French soul loves the escargot base.
Yes.
I'm just gonna reach in there and take a little.
Oh, I'll give you a boat if you'd like.
I need one. I need one right now.
Here. This one. It's a little craggy. It was kind of crunchy,
Hey,
but
don't worry, it's gonna taste delicious. That was so good. A grand merci. Oh my God.
I'm just happy to be here with some friends who feed me. What a good way to live in this world, to be with friends who feed you.
But you know what goes around comes around, because now I have to go to the toilet after eating that. See you later.
You know, I saw Cesar. I saw him. You know, I don't like to I don't like to spread bad rumors, but
Oh, I really want.
he was coming out of our bathroom with a bunch of those toilet wipes that you're not supposed to flush. And I think he sabotaged the toilet.
Are you sure, Persephone? I'm sorry, I was listening from around the corner. I hear more things when I'm hiding.
What does a baker? What business does a baker have in the soup kitchen? He comes here to do his BMs with his flushable toilet things. I mean, please.
That is not sanitary.
It's not, and it's affecting us. It's not affecting him. Maybe he doesn't care about anybody. I mean, maybe he's just sending the baguettes because he feels guilty.
I don't know.
Could be.
Where's Edgar?
Everyone, tonight is about appreciation. Let's talk about some of the really great things that some of you have done this year. Like Persephone, when you made that stew out of almost no ingredients and it tasted like magic. That was mind-blowing and nutritious at the same time.
Thank you, Talia. And all of our clients loved it. And I, thank you for this award. I mean, I want to thank my mother. I want to thank my father and my 13 cousins, Jeffrey, Adriel, Gabe, Gabby, Andrew, George, Peter, Philica, Andra, Najina, and Andromedy, Figalo, Jordan, and Nigella, and Picha. Thank you.
We're a good soup magician.
What a lovely family.
Oh. And Edgar, you have more times than not, you've been there to help people get home when they've been eating too much soup to stand. You've always been kind and always been willing to walk people safely through the slippery parts of the walkway.
Here.
So good at the snow clearing and the.
This 2019 white, by the way, is amazing.
Really good. Nobody'd know that it came from Road Market Closeout, Edgar. I mean, you did a really good job.
Discount wine?
Oh, wow.
Morgan.
It's still world market. Come on, Morgan.
Not all of us have rich parents who treated us to the finest of wines all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Put a little sugar in it. It'll be okay. Just
It's
a bit of
basically
sugar.
vinegar.
Yeah.
Sugar, just a teeny bit.
Morgan, you were enjoying it up until Edgar said where it came, I mean, you were
Persephone,
enjoying
the
it.
one that said it.
All right.
Morgan,
All right.
here's your award, Safety Machine.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for really allowing me to step up and be the core of this team. Thank you so much.
Core of his team.
Bold claim.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too, but I was.
She's needy, guys. I mean, we can just let her bask in her moment. Come on.
And Alizé, of course, the big time benefactor. I mean, she is basically funding our existence at this point. So,
I mean, yes, and I have brought grapes from the Rhone Valley, that from my knowledge of my family, and we could actually have. We could have a vineyard here. We could have a big wine production that would really help out the soup kitchen. I wasn't ready to bring it up, but I am now.
um,
I would be willing to taste test for this.
I'd be willing to walk barefooted in the vats and crush the grapes away from their skins. I think
This
that
is
sounds.
really the hardcore. Yes.
I don't think that's sanitary at all.
this all sounds lovely, but we are barely keeping afloat here, everybody. So,
What
Yeah.
about my award?
yeah, you got Clean Machine.
Oh,
I'm sorry. You know what?
because I have one for you that I thought of.
Oh,
I thought of a good one for you. I wanted to put you forward as our noble leader, the real core of the team, and the person who, keeps us all together and gives up on romance, but doesn't give up on us.
that's nice. I'm just a
Wait,
volunteer
wait.
coordinator.
Late breaking sourdough news. There are 14 loaves of sourdough, and they are dedicated to you, Talia. Apparently, there is a new sourdough bakery down the street, and this gentleman by the name of Ironi says that he's inspired by you and your efforts at the soup kitchen and looks forward to knowing you better in the biblical sense.
Morgan, are you taking notes?
I just want to say that the big kitchen table that you guys all do your chopping on has already been christened a number of times, and you just need a couple of blankets and it'll work for you fine.
I'm going to go say thank you to that sourdough baker. That could be a really good contact for the soup kitchen.
Biblical sense. How did they know this is Saint Joseph's? How did they? I mean, biblical, isn't Saint Joseph something to do with the Bible?
Oh,
Yeah, he's like the
Yeah.
stepdad.
He's the one
Jesus
that
is
got
dad.
he got gotten over on.
Yep.
Edgar, I'm sorry, I don't want to sidetrack everything, but your pants are very wet. Are you all right?
I am a bottle and a half into this world market white.
2019.
2019 world market is really good.
The pairing is excellent, Edgar. The pairing is stupendous, and I think you should have gotten an award about your marvelous pairings as well.
That might give the wrong impression for Soup Kitchen, but thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sweating a lot. Oh. But Morgan, thank you for all you do. I do not consider you the core of the team, but I do consider you an important part of the team.
Well, I don't understand why everyone doesn't, see the integral role I play in this.
A soup kitchen could still happen without a safety officer. Just saying. We've
But it
got people
could.
Making wine,
But it was-
serving wine, making and serving soup, cleaning the bathroom, regulation.
Things that have to do with providing soup to people. Yeah,
Directly
that's
related.
directly.
Okay.
But if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have gotten those not bagels. Oops, sorry. Oops, not bagels, baguettes.
Persephone, if it wasn't for me, you would have burnt this entire building down last week. I think that's pretty important.
She's been volunteer for a while, so just last week.
Okay. I have to go sit in my car for a moment. Excuse me, please.
I try. I try. I every chance I get, I try to suppress the utter distaste I have for her presence. I think I do a pretty good job of it.
I didn't know until now, so yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
No, you're doing a terrible job. I mean, if there is a egg on your face, and there is a little bit of egg on your face. Yeah. But she doesn't like you either. I mean,
That's
like
true.
mutual dislike is sort of like a family, you know. That's we're like a family. We all kind of hate each other, but we hang around.
a dysfunctional family.
I'll drink
Yeah.
to that.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want some of this 2019 white from World Market? Allez-y.
Allez-y, allons-y.
Allons-y.
Allons-y, très bien. No. My computer is really crazy. Okay. So oh God, I have to go to the bathroom again. I'm sorry to announce it, but there's something in the soup, I'm telling you.
Watch out in those bathrooms. Talia.
Hey, Edgar. Thank you, by the way, for preventing that blow up between Persephone and Morgan there. That was, you're very diplomatic, and that's important.
Before I volunteered in Soup Kitchen, I volunteered in a lot of other places. And if you think a place ever doesn't have drama, you haven't been there long enough.
Yeah.
Talia.
We smell a thick coating of smoke in the air.
Oh God. Oh God.
No.
Where's Morgan?
Safety officer.
Oh my God! The baguette, the French bakery is burning. The French bakery is burning.
Oh my God, Cesar.
Cesar.
That's romance. That hasn't been potentialized yet.
And scene. A lot of French fuckery. Oh, sorry. Hey.
That's our show. Let's introduce ourselves, folks.
I am Hillary, and I'm currently in Falmouth, Cape Cod.
Michael, San Bruno, California, USA.
Sue, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Amanda, Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada.
Kristen, Austin, Texas.
Nikki, I'm currently in Billy's stomping ground. I'm in West Palm Beach, Florida. And guys, coming up live, I just got to say it before Billy talks, coming up live in September, we're going to have our In Real Life Retreat Festival, and we still have some spaces left. So if you want to play with some of us, just come on down.
Yay! Is that everybody? Does everybody introduce themselves?
Yep.
Awesome. Can I plug one thing? I got a show Monday night, tomorrow night. It's live here at Silver Lake Lounge, but it's also online. Forgive me for saying a bad word, but it's called Holy Shit Improv. And it's some real heavy hitter improvisers. My old team, The Smokes, is playing. Rachel Bloom from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and her husband Dan Greger, who wrote Rescue Rangers, a damn good movie. They have their group playing up, and then of course the famous improv group called Holy Shit. You can just Google it and you'll find it online. Thank you guys so much. Good job, everybody.
And this famous improv team is house team